Hey there everybody, it's Lisa and Joe here from Business and Heels, and we're in this wonderful place today on this happy day, and we're going to talk to you about some key tips to build those successful business relationships. So we're not talking about your life partner or your great journey.
No.
And so if you're online, jump on and give us a little bit of a thumbs up so that we know you can hear us. So Joe, what are some of your key tips to getting out and building those great relationships?
Well, it's a funny thing, isn't it? Because I reckon most people, if you ask them, think they're pretty good at building relationships.
Mm-hmm.
But from a business perspective, I don't know that many people who've got a business where people are coming to them on the basis of actually their relationships. So for me, building successful relationships is a whole bunch of things. It's about, having people around you that you trust,
Mm-hmm.
that you can actually go to and ask for help or advice, that they know that the work that you do is very well regarded and respected, and so that they feel that they can flip something to you when they need to, or flip somebody to you when they need to.
As well. So there's somebody that knows enough about your business. So from the other end, it looks, you've got people coming to you saying, Joe told me I have to come and talk to you, you're the person that I need to get my branding done, or you're the person. So already they want to do business with you because they've already heard so much about you from, your bestie. It's great.
But how do you get to that, Lisa?
Well, again, it's not so, you think it's easy, but, and it is, it's learnable. But lots of people spend hours and hours wasting time when they don't need to. So, it's about getting out. Just get out and meet new people. And lots of people tell me that that's intimidating and I'm scared to do that.
Yeah, or I haven't got time. And I've got to say, it's very frustrating because we meet lots of people and we've all got very busy lives, and no doubt we all struggle with the fuggle, that is the juggle of family life and so forth.
What was our word first?
That's it. You heard it first at Business and Heels.
Yeah.
But we all do struggle with the fuggle, and the reality is that sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and make it work for you. And if you do nothing else in your marketing budget, make time to get out and network, because without networking and actually meeting people in the first instance, you're never going to build those relationships.
Yeah. And networking is all about getting to the coffee date. So the next most important thing is going and having those coffee dates with people. Amazing discussions where you really start to get to know each other. You're never going to do that closely at a networking event. So don't expect that handing out a few business cards is going to...
And rocking up from one event to the next.
Yeah.
By all means go to, each event, but work on meeting new people and getting new coffee dates. It's what you do after that, isn't it, as a coffee date, that's really important.
And so, we've got some great examples of people that have really done this and taken it. They're now actually in business together. We just launched with 2 new branch directors in the Illawarra yesterday, Kathy and Emma, and they are collaborating. So one's an accountant, one's a bookkeeper. They met through Business and Heels, and they've started doing business together, and now they're partnering to be co-branch directors. And in other branches, we've actually got Kate and Tina up in Townsville, where they've actually got to the point where they moved past collaboration and actually formed a business together, Empowered Elevation. So lots of these meetings can end up, changing your life, changing the way you do business. But it comes with some discipline, I guess.
Well, it's interesting that you say that, because obviously by going to events and meeting people, that's step one. But there's a real process to doing it, and it needs to be genuine, and targeted. But at the same time, you need to make sure that you are following a process and you're doing it consistently. And actually, what we've done recently is really sort of brought that together for people and developed what we're calling a business building program. So maybe you might want to tell people a bit about those components.
Yeah, we had a lot of feedback from people, that have been struggling with this. So we've created 12 educational steps, and every month you get a new piece. And so the one that's just about to come out shortly is on target markets. Who are your target markets? And Joe can talk about that in a sec. But, there's 12 opportunities to showcase what you do to the local community. So it's all about getting you immersed in the local community, your local branch directors in there supporting you, they're giving you ideas how to introduce yourself. But wouldn't it be amazing if the whole Business and Heals community really knew what you did in your business? Because that's the way you're ultimately going to get referrals. But unless you get to know them long enough to actually and take that action to get other people across what you do, it's very hard to get to those referrals. So 12 educational lessons that are really going to push you along, including how to find the time. So for all those with a fuggle, how to find the time. And then we've got the 12 opportunities to market, expose your business to the community, and you get 6 event tickets. So essentially it's a year-long program that really immerses you in and creates these amazing business relationships for you.
Yeah, and it's nice and structured and easy for people to follow, so that you have got that process and that little bit of discipline and motivation that we all sometimes need. So now we're going to talk a little bit about target markets. But of course, target markets aren't always what you think. So most people would say, okay, if they're an accountant, let's take that as an example. My target market are people who want their tax done. Well, that's well and good, but actually that's probably only your first separation. What you need to think about are your circles of influence. So you really need to think about breaking down who your target market is. Is it high-end businesses that need their corporate tax done, or is it small business people, or is it individuals? So once you've looked at that, then think about, well, what else is it that they do in their life, and really break down the people that they're talking to, the groups that they're part of. Pardon you.
Yeah, pardon me, sorry.
As you can see, this is live.
Exactly.
So really breaking down some of the things that they do and say and feel with their family life, with their business life, and think about getting to know those people, so that when you're talking to those people and building those relationships, and they can refer you through these circles of influence, as we're calling them. And of course...
okay, so you're talking about the other people that service these same high-end customers at corporate tax time or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So it could be a psychiatrist or a lawyer or a printer even. I mean, it could be all sorts of different people.
Yeah. So if people have got an accountant, think about, well, what else might they have if it's an accountant for a business? Well, they do need a lawyer. They might need some property advice. They could need some bookkeeping in their business. They might need administrative assistance, etc. So if you get to know people who provide those services and really understand a little bit about their business and vice versa, you're all working for each other. So all of a sudden, you've not just got your own referrals, you've got all of those of the people that trust you and really love the service and the product you're providing.
And it's so efficient because those people have an endless raft of your customers, as opposed to you chasing the odd customer. So think about using your networking time wisely. Would you rather have one collaborator who can give you 40 customers, or would you rather have one customer?
Absolutely. Is that a trick question?
That was a trick question. So if you want to check out the business building program, we've got lots of free things as well, but we really encourage people to be efficient, be effective. We want to see you grow and be successful.
Absolutely. That's number one.
That's number one. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and you can catch and check it out, the link on the video.
Yep. Cheers. Good day from us.